Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Let's make a sunflower motif today. We'll use brown, yellow, and for the border you can use whatever yarn you want or like. This one is lightly steamed with the iron. It's not blocked. If you block it, it will look much nicer. But for the purposes of this tutorial, we need everything done fast. It is this wide, centimeters and inches, and this is the diagonal. So it's huge. I used only a 5mm hook. If you would be using 5.5, it's going to be even bigger. Thinner yarn, smaller squares, you already know the drill. Anyway, if you are ready to learn how to crochet the sunflower motif, and if you're ready for spring to finally be here in a warm weather, give this video a thumbs up, subscribe, ring the bell, grab your yarn, crochet hook. Let's get to work. Today I am going to be using the I Love This Yarn by Hobby Lobby. Here are the specifications of the yarn. It is medium number 4, requires a 5.5mm hook, but I like to use a little smaller hook, just a half size less, because I crochet loosely. If you crochet tight, you can go up to 6. If you crochet normally, use the indicated crochet hook. But yeah, really any number 4 will work. I would probably say even if you have number 3 or number 2, your squares are just going to be smaller, but they will turn out as fine as any regular square. So yeah, see what yarn you have and want to use up, and make one square as a sample and take it from there. But I will use these. Oh, the color names. This one is brown. This one is yellow. I would assume this one would be blue. I don't have the tags, so but if you have Hobby Lobby, you can swing by and take a look and choose the similar color. The first 3 rounds of this motif will be worked with brown. You can choose any color you want for the circle. All right, we will start with a magic ring. Hold the tail, go around the fingers, cross, come around, hold it with your ring finger. With the crochet hook, go underneath the first strand, grab the second, pull through and release, and pull the tails or take the tails towards left hand. Now we will need to put 8 pairs of 2 double crochets together. So chain 2 will count as our first unfinished double crochet. Yarn over, insert into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, 2 double crochets together, chain 3. Let's put the second pair, yarn over, insert into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. That's our first unfinished double crochet. Yarn over, into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. The second one, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 3 again. Now we will need to have the total of 8. Yarn over, into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, into the circle, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through all 3 loops, chain 3, all the way around until you have 8. So these are my 8, and to finish off the round I will chain 3 and slip stitch into the top of these 2. Pull the tail gently, and this is what we have: 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. Slip stitch into the chain 3 space to the left. Now we will have to put 5 double crochets in each chain 3 space. So chain 3 counts as a double crochet, and we'll add 4 more double crochets here. 2, 3, 4, 5. So then chain 1, move into the next chain 3 space and put 5 double crochets in it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, chain 1, and so on around 5 double crochets in each space, but make sure chain 1 in between. And once you've completed the entire round and put the last double crochet, make sure to not forget to chain 1 and slip stitch into the third chain from the beginning. And now we will change the colors, so chain 1 and pull a long tail, and I would suggest joining not into this one. We need to join into a double crochet, so don't join into this one because we already have a knot here. It's going to be too bulky. So move into the next section of 5 double crochets and join into that first double crochet of that group. And we need a double crochet, so we will start by chaining 4. That will count as a double crochet. Then 2 double crochets will go into the second double crochet of the group, 1 double crochet into the next, 2 double crochets into the next, and 1 double crochet into the last of the group. So this is what we have: 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, and that's going to be the repeat. Chain 1, skip this chain 1, move into the next group, 1 into the first of that group, 2 into the second, 1 into the third, 2 into the fourth, and 1 into the fifth. Chain 1, move into the next group, repeat all the way around. Okay, I'm following the diagram. I'm not sure what is happening here, why is it not straight, but we'll just take it by faith. Anyway, once you've put the last double crochet, make sure to not forget to chain 1 and slip stitch into the third chain from the beginning. This is what we have. Let's move on to the next round. Chain 3 counts as a double crochet, and we'll put 1 double crochet in each double crochet of this section. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So you got your 7 double crochets. This time we will chain 7 in between the groups. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and move into the next group and put 1 double crochet in each stitch or in each double crochet of the group. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and chain 7. So it's going to be easy to keep up with. You have 7 double crochets and 7 chains. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Move into the next group, so on all the way around. And once you've completed the full round, we will finish by chaining 7, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and we'll slip stitch into the third chain from the beginning, like so. Still concerns me, but let's keep going till the end. We'll see what happens. All right, chain 3, that will count as our first double crochet. The next 2 we will put 2 double crochets together. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Do not finish the double crochet, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2. Here your 2 unfinished double crochets, yarn over, pull through all the loops, and there we go, 2 together. The next one is going to be a simple double crochet, and now the next 2 we'll put them together. Go into the stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and yarn over, pull through all the loops, and then 1 into the last double crochet of that group. So here our petal is narrowing. Next, chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Here you will have to the option to work underneath the chain and single crochet 1, or for the arches to not move, you will have to find the fourth chain and work a single crochet into it, just for extra security. And then chain 5 and move into the next group of double crochets. Here we'll put 1 double crochet into the first, 2 together, so into the next unfinished double crochet, into the next unfinished, and finish into the next regular. The next 2 will be together, and the last one is regular. Okay, and again the same repeat. So I straightened it a little bit. There's this tail. It looks okay. Once you block it, it will take the shape. Why do this look like they're from Scream? Anyway, once you block it, you will be able to arrange it however you want, and you can clearly see the petals forming. Let's go ahead and work on the next round. Okay, so now we will have to put all this together to finish the petal. Chain 2, that will be our first unfinished double crochet, and then we will have to put all these. So yarn over, insert the hook into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, don't finish it, yarn over, go into the next stitch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, don't finish that either, so we already have 3, yarn over, go into the next stitch, repeat the same step and don't finish it, 4, yarn over, into the 5th, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, and here are your 5 unfinished double crochets. Yarn over and pull through all the loops, and voila. Chain 5, 1 2 3 4 5. Go here either under the arch or into the third chain, put a single crochet in it, chain 5 again, 1 2 3 4 5, to the next arch, same thing, either into the third chain or underneath the arch, and chain 5 again, move here. So yarn over, go into the first double crochet, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, same step into the second, into the third, into the fourth, and into the 5th. This time we have 6 loops on the hook because of the chain, but we will yarn over and pull through all 6. And this is how it looks like. Let me show you one more. So chain 5 into the next arch. I'll go into the 3rd chain, chain 5 into the next arch, and chain 5, working the double crochets into the 1st, to the 2nd, to the 3rd, to the 4th, and into the 5th. If you have more than 5, it means that you made a mistake somewhere in the previous row. And this is what we got. So go ahead and go around. So this time you have 3 arches. So we had 1, 2, now we have 3 arches in between. This will keep you keep the pattern easier to follow. And once you are done with the chain 5, you want to join somewhere here at the top with the slip stitch. And now we will change the colors. So chain 1, long tail, and cut off the yarn. And this is what we have. It flattened out and you can clearly see the sunflower. I think it's pretty cute. Let's go ahead and add the border. If you are into doilies, what I would do, I would probably add 1 round of single crochets around and let it be like this. Finish it as a doily. If you're using cotton yarn that is super thin, and this will go as a coaster, also you can kind of finish out with 1 more round of single crochets, and this will be your coaster. But we're making a motif. Let's go ahead and add the border. Okay, we finished here in this petal. Then go ahead and join into the arch to the left. And we need to put 3 double crochets into this arch. So chain 3, that's our first double crochet, 2nd, and 3rd. So 3 double crochets in this one, chain 1. So this middle arch will be our corner. Here we will put 3 trebles. Yarn over twice into the arch, pull up a loop, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, pull through 2. We will need 3 of those. 2 and 3. Slide it to the right, chain 3, add 3 more trebles. And if I go too fast, there is a toggle, the right bottom corner, where you can adjust the playback speed, and I can go either faster or slower, or you can adjust the speed. All right, that's our corner. Chain 1, 3 double crochets into the next arch. 1, 2, 3. Chain 1. Now we'll put single crochets in the next 3 arches. We will not be chaining in between. So chain 1 here, and then 3 single crochets into this arch. Move into the next arch, don't chain 1. 3 single crochets into that one. Again, don't chain 1, move into the next arch. 3 single crochets into that one. Now chain 1. See, we have our next corner right here. 3 double crochets in this one. Chain 1, 3 trebles into the next. chain 3, slide this to the right, and add 3 more into the same arch. One, 2, 3. There's our corner again. Chain 1 and 3 double crochets into the next arch. Chain 1, 3 single crochets in each of the next arches, the next 3 arches. So 3 single crochets into the next, 3 single crochets into the next, and 3 single crochets into the next. Chain 1. And this is what we have. So now this corner, these arches are going to be your corner. These arches single crochets, this arches corner, this arches single crochets, and we'll finish the round. Okay, for the last one, after I put a single crochet, I chained 1 and joined into the 3rd chain from the beginning, and this is what we have so far, and we have one more round to go and it will be complete. And this one will be very easy. All we're going to do is put single crochet. So chain 1 and single crochet into the first stitch, then obviously into the next. So 1 single crochet into each stitch and chain, and let's reach the corner. And here you have the option to either put single crochets or you can put double crochets if you want this square to be even bigger. So we had a chain 3 here, so we will put 2 single crochets in the corner, chain 1, slide them to the right, 2 single crochets. If you're putting double crochets, you'll do the same. 2 double crochets, chain 1, 2 double crochets, and then single crochet into the treble, into the next, to the chain 1 space, into each of the double crochets, into the chain 1 space, into each of the single crochets, and 3 more, into the chain 1 space and into the 3 double crochets, into the chain 1 space, into the 3 trebles, and we got to the corner again. So again, 2 single crochets, chain 1, 2 single crochets, and into the trebles. Now let me show what I have so far. Yeah, and you can kind of see how it straightens, and the edging is much nicer than these wobbly ones, but again, the blocking or the ironing will play the essential role. But yeah, go ahead and complete the round. And here it is. I lightly ironed it. Obviously it does not make up for a good professional blocking, but you get the idea on how the square works. Obviously you can use any border, black, green, white, what other colors go, whatever the backdrop you want to use for the sunflower. This concludes the tutorial. Oh, this is the right side and this is the wrong side. If you work the tails correctly, not like me, just chop them off, all this will be smooth and nice. But I like it. I hope you like it as well, and we'll give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe, ring the bell. I will see you next time. You take care. Bye.